I knew it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for Toronto, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Barnes in at the 4. Oh, Stan, what a fun contrasted styles we have. A strong offensive team against a stingy defensive team.
Yeah, and for me, this is a scorer's league. It's easier to play on that end of the floor, so I give the advantage tonight to the team with the stronger offense. Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Leonard on the wing. 4-3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The 3 from Valanciunas. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, from time to time, Valanciunas will hit you like this. He's not afraid to shoot from outside.
Harris on the wing. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Leonard outside. Thompson with a steal. To the inside. Cunningham. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Detroit shooting their first free throw this game. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the Raptors head coach. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, staying involved. Valanciunas will get a chance at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Robinson into the lane, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, credit Robinson for evolving his game. He's gotten much better attacking off the dribble.
And here's Curry for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Wow! On fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
Timeout called, the Raptors. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And you know they should be thankful for the result. They didn't play their best in that one, but still won by a reasonable margin.
Well, the good teams take their lessons even in wins. They'd like to build on that game and put forth a more complete effort this time around.
A line change here for Toronto. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. Here's Dick. Knocks down the long J.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Reed goes in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. A nice shot by Murray Boyle.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
On the wing quickly. Three-pointer. And the Raptors, another three.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, R.J. Barrett, shooting one.
You know, Stan, at this point of the year, I'd imagine it's tough for teams outside the playoff picture to not get distracted.
Well, you really try not to. Staying in the moment is best. You've got to focus on what's in front of you. You want to end the season on as high a note as you can.
Mamukelashvili, and another basket for Toronto.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Detroit calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the Raptors. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And check it out, Detroit. They're sitting in fourth place.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they can really start focusing on their playoff preparation now. It's not going to be an easy road for them, but they've taken the first step. They'll be in the field.
And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we got a breakdown showing the average of three-point attempts versus two-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Raptors.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
And Barrett drops them both.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Oh, got that one up quick. Cunningham's got 13.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 16-point game. Counted from distance.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Left side Barrett for three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Jenkins. No made baskets yet. Stolen by quickly. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barrett. Counted.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And that one's good. Cunningham. Cunningham's got 20.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Quickly from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Well, they've used... the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second. Harrison, Duran together in the middle. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Raptors lead by 16. Knocks it loose. Duran with a steal. It's stolen by Ingram. Shoots over Duran. And It's Toronto with another.
And an impressive handle there from Ingram, proving how effective he can be with the ball in his hands.
And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Fires in the triple. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And here's Thompson for three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Well, that sometimes is a tough area for Thompson, but he manages to get off a smooth shot.
Back to Lowry. Let's go with a three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Lowry with a steal. Here's Ingram. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Pistons are improving on both ends, particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Timeout called the Raptors. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Jenkins has got 5. Raptors lead by 19. Pass to Barnes. From deep three-point range, Jenkins with a rebound. The Pistons have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter.
And for Thompson, his jump shooting is still a work in progress.
Lowry outside. Leonard on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Detroit calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
Outside Barnes. And the Raptors, another three.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, 3rd of the game so far.
Tipped away. Thompson outside. Oh, from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Thompson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Pass to Duren. Robinson on the wing. And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The three from Valanciunas. Jenkins with a rebound. Pistons trail by 21. Here's Duren. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
And the Raptors with some changes. Mamukelashvili comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Curry in for Kawhi Leonard. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Reeves checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. Karis LeVert's checked in for Robinson. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Outside Curry. Toronto passing it around. The three from Barnes. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
The ball's knocked loose. There's Cunningham with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
A little back and forth from Cunningham. He's gotten comfortable from three-point range.
Outside Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pistons trail by 18. Inside. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Duren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Rejected by Barnes. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down hard.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
SGA good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Toronto continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poor. For a blowout.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 14 points and 3 assists. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping the defense. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just block it in, block it in, block it in.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Barnes. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in a 2-guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Curry against Cunningham. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Leonard finds Curry. Here's Barnes, hounded by Harris. Barnes passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Cunningham passes to Harris. The 3 ball. And Thompson gets the 3. Thompson's got 15 points.
They are on fire to start the second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And Toronto calls time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Here's a look at some stats for Tobias Harris. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Leonard passes to Curry. The three from Barnes. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Detroit calls timeout. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Some changes for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Grady Dick in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jenkins is checked in for Detroit.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Curry for 3. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Detroit shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Mamukelashvili's got 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Jenkins. He drops it from range.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Leonard outside. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, infrequently, Harris will take these mid-range looks, but he'd rather be closer in.
Leonard outside. The 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Duren. The dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. And some changes here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Robinson. Lowry outside. And here's Curry. He's checked by LeVert. And there's Curry on the assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back. And time for us to look in at the best three-point shooting teams in the second half of the season. Toronto, number 1.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Pass to LeVert. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
Leonard outside. The 3 is up. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Leonard's got 12 points.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Pass to Duren. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duren brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
A nice shot by Murray Boyle.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
From deep, LeVert, and that's good. He has 7.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard for 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And the free throw, no good.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the Fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Who poked away. Outside Robinson. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. Do you agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
First one falls for him. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Toronto passing it around. Leonard for 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 5 assists in the game.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Back to Cunningham. And Detroit another 3.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Leonard outside. From behind the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Detroit calls timeout. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Reed passes to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Down low. Stolen by Valanciunas. SGA against Robinson. SGA good. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul.
Pistons trail by 21. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Here's Murray Boyles. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And Harris throws it down.
And that's the kind of fire Harris brings. Throw it up and let him go get it.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Murray Boyles. Sinks it from distance.
Well, the defense has got to play him a lot tighter there. He's just too good of a three-point shooter.
Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
On the wing, Curry lets the 3 fly. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Leonard with a double team. Here's Reed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Leonard outside. Here's the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 7 assists in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard for three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
There's Cunningham with a three. Drops in the three. Cunningham's got 43 points.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Murray Boyles. And it's Toronto with another.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You bet.